First place in the standings, here to get you ready for the action on our CCC pregame show. I'm Drew Carter, joined as always by Chris Trill as we start off with our Auburn Citizen Open. And Chris, last night a pretty tough game for the Doubledays, but luckily it seems like the rain might hold off for baseball tonight, so a chance for revenge.
Yeah, it's a little gloomy right now, but no tarp on the field, which is always a good sign. So hopefully we'll be able to bring this one in. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So Doubledays and Scrappers getting going tonight at 6:30. Our Humphrey Catering Player Spotlight. We actually varied it up a little bit. We talked with Billy Gardner Jr., who's a coordinator here from DC. He's a roving coordinator with the Nationals. Used to manage the Syracuse Chiefs. Actually, that was pretty fun, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, it was. He's a super nice guy, really tall. So you're gonna have to see how tall he is on that interview.
Taller than we are. Do you think people could guess how tall we are just from the show?
Let's check on Twitter.
17 votes on our poll, maybe?
Yeah, also while you're at it, for the polling on nicknames like we talked about yesterday, it's up right now, and make sure to vote often, even though I think you can only vote one time on Twitter.
Make a fake account.
Some burners.
Yeah, make a burner account. So,
but anywho.
Yeah, alright, so now we move on to our Wegman standings. Mentioned earlier that the Doubledays, a game and a half up on the Scrappers in the Pinckney standings right now. You're in danger of maybe losing that lead if Mahoning Valley comes in and sweeps, but Auburn tonight, a chance to bounce back, and it's really important. This is maybe the most important game of the season to this point.
Yeah, it is, and it's really unfortunate because we have seen some home sweeps from on the Doubledays here here at home, but so hopefully it's just not one of those series, and we could come away with a win, and hopefully two.
It's kind of strange having the shoe on the other foot right now, because I remember being in Mahoning Valley when the Doubledays had a chance to take that division lead from the Scrappers. It was kind of fun. It sort of felt like you were barnstorming and like maybe robbing a place and trying to steal that division lead. But now Mahoning Valley is kind of the underdog, and they sort of played like it yesterday.
Yeah, hopefully, how I talked about the other day, how the Doubledays just like put their flag on the field, and hopefully the Scrappers just don't mark their territory, so to say.
There you go. Do you know what a Scrapper is?
Like a bulldog?
It's a dog or something like that. Just in case you don't know. I've never heard of a Scrapper before this year, but I think a Doubleday is a better mascot.
If you're gonna pick like a dog, might as well be like a Chihuahua, something like that.
Just like in El Paso.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna roll along on our CCC pregame show after a short break. Come back with us for Colela's Auburn alumni, and also Made in Pinckney on the farm. Couple of fun ones for you there, as well as a potential big leaguer who used to play for the Doubledays. It's up next on our CCC pregame show.
Located in Auburn, New York, Onondaga Coach is the official transportation for the Doubledays. Since 1953, Onondaga Coach has taken customers where they need to go, one stop at a time. From charters to tours, Onondaga Coach provides friendly, safe, and reliable transportation to wherever you need to go. Join the Doubledays in 2018 and call Onondaga Coach for all your travel needs. 315-225-2216. That's 315-225-2216. Onondaga Coach, your first call for travel.
Hi, this is Lloyd Hoskins, Stop DWI Director. Some adults are tempted by the notion that if they host or supervise a party where teens are drinking, they can control the dangers. Experience shows that this isn't the case, and that adults who do so can be financially and criminally liable. There are criminal penalties for serving alcohol to those under 21. This message was brought to you by the Kiwi County Stop DWI Committee.
Back on our CCC pregame show, Drew Carter, Chris Trill, and Wally back with you as the Doubledays and Scrappers get going at 6:30 here at Falcon Park. Cruising along now with our Colela's Auburn Alumni Report. Colela's Embroidery, a local business here in Auburn. Presenting Auburn alumni, we take a look at Carter Keyboom, who we usually reserve this for big league players, Chris, because we've got Maine and Pinckney on the farm coming up just next, not to spoil anything. But Carter Keyboom is a guy, now that the Nationals make a couple of moves today, if you've been paying attention, Daniel Murphy is sent it to the Chicago Cubs, so an infield spot opens up. We don't want to speculate by any means, but Carter Keyboom, a guy who's been shredding the minor leagues, he's one of their top prospects, only 20 years old, but maybe a September call.
Yeah, maybe making an impact, making an impact at a young age, like some of their other prospects, like Juan Soto or Victor Olis. So hopefully he's been hitting well enough to make it, and hopefully gets what he deserves.
Yeah, Keyboom played with the Doubledays pretty recently, and it's funny that you bring up Juan Soto because he's got to be the leader in the clubhouse for guys whose names we've mentioned the most this year. I mean, that's got to be number one.
Yeah, seriously, it's like we mentioned every other day, and it's deserving because he puts up those numbers that we talked about every day.
And also, just to give a little epilogue to our Auburn alumni from yesterday with Lucas Giolito, we said he was going to pitch against the Twins. Yesterday, 2 quality starts back-to-back against Minnesota. Giolito with the White Sox now picks up the win yesterday, 6 innings, allowing just 3 runs. So another QS in the books for Lucas Giolito.
Yeah, sorry you beat up on your Twins, Drew.
I'm not a Twins fan. I'm an A's fan.
Oh, Very nice.
Very nice. Jumping on the bandwagon. Taking a look now back in the minor leagues at our Maine and Pinckney on the farm report. Another guy whose name we've said a lot this year, who struggled a little bit during the season last season with the Double Days, but Omar Mariheldo, 2 dongs last night for the Suns.
Yeah, it's nice to see him rolling along. I know Carissa Dooley really likes him because he stayed at their house. So
Nice.
I always root for him because I know Carissa likes him so much. So nice to see him hitting those dingers.
Same bed, you think?
Maybe,
You
man.
think maybe you'll be
there's
able to
3
hit
of them.
dingers now?
Maybe some of the magic rubbed off.
El Mago, that's Jose Sanchez.
Yeah.
Speaking of El Mago, go vote on our Twitter poll.
Yeah, he's in 3rd place right now. He needs some love.
Who's leading?
Pumbaa.
Pumbaa's number 1.
Yeah.
Does anyone have 0 votes?
Last time I checked, it was El Beggy, which is my favorite. So
Really?
I need to go in there and vote. Yeah.
It's simple. It's simple. I like El Peggy.
Yeah.
So that's our Maine and Pinckney on the farm, brought to you as always by Maine and Pinckney. We take a look now at our CCC lineups, brought to you by CCC. Nick Perkins is in the lineup tonight for the Double Days. He's the catcher, not to spoil our TJ Sheehan battery. But I think something interesting here is that Jacob Rhinesmith is batting cleanup. Pablo O'Connor getting a well-deserved day off, so Rhino in that 4-hole.
Yeah, kind of struggling a little bit. So maybe just a day out to get everything just settled down, just relax a little bit, just take a step back in. But Rhino, that power, that contact, nice to see him in that 4-hole.
Yeah, I mentioned Nick Perkins a little bit lower in the lineup doing the catching tonight for Neomar Gomez, who was our pitcher spotlight, brought to you by RC Accounting. Gomez, last time he pitched, it was his A-ball debut against a first-place team in Mahoning Valley on the road, 6 innings, 1 hit. The guy was unbelievable.
That's the reason he's El Jefe.
Yeah.
He's in 2nd place in the nickname voting. So
That's what